Hello, and welcome to Mental Health Matters Podcast. I'm your host, Liz Lang, and I'm here with Dr. Mark Burton. In this podcast, we will talk about all things mental health. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey guys, Liz Lang here, and Dr. Burton and I were supposed to be back this week with Leaving the Faith. However, my life got crazy, as it tends to do. So I'm going to give you a quick life update, and Dr. Burton and I will be back next week with Leaving the Faith. So my son got sick yet again, and for anyone new to the podcast, he's got what's called ketotic hypoglycemia, meaning that his blood sugar drops, particularly when he gets sick. And we had an illness go through the family, and we had a really stressful weekend trying to keep him out of the hospital, which we were able to do, which was fantastic, but it created a great upheaval. And then back to school happened. So we were trying to get everything ready for our two girls to go back to school. We also did a couple of really fun family trips to Kings Island, which were fantastic. We had a really good time. We went with some friends and just spent time really enjoying the last of our summer vacation. So my girls started school this week. Everybody is healthy. We are all doing well. And on top of that, my semester ended. So finals week happened in the middle of all of this for me. And now that that's done with, I am ready and excited to get back into the podcast. So a couple of things about next week's episode. Dr. Burton and I are going to discuss what it can look like and how it can change family dynamics when somebody decides to leave the faith. So we're going to give a couple of different perspectives on that. I'm really excited for this topic because I think it's important. And, I, as a deeply religious person, have experienced this with members of my own family. And Dr. Burton, who is not a religious person, has, experienced leaving the faith himself. So we're going to talk a lot about setting healthy boundaries is probably a word that's going to come up a lot next week, is Dr. Burton's favorite word, and that is boundaries, and kind of what it can look like and how you can do that and how you can still be an effective family unit with differing opinions. So I hope everybody is having a great week, and we will be back next week. Bye, guys. Have a question for Dr. Burton? How about a topic you'd like us to cover? Send us an email at mentalhealthpod21@gmail.com. This podcast was produced and edited by Liz Lang. Music is by Audio Lounge.